Good morning. Well, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Philip. How are you? Good morning, Philip. How are you? I'm making the dogs their breakfast real quick. Just give me a minute here. Hello, hello, Joshie. How are you? How are you? Are you off to work, Joshie? Are you off to work today? No, I'm house sitting for friends. Their son is getting married this weekend. And so I've been house sitting all week. I'll see you, and I work the weekend, I work Saturdays. Saturday's my work day. Saturday's my work day. Saturday's when I usually go to work. Oh, I'll put it off. Yuck. Good morning, Mama. How are you? Oh yeah, I love it. This is a city house. I have a wood house. This is the city house. This is the city house. This is the city house. How's everybody doing this morning? You guys all doing good? Hello. They're probably sleeping. I kept them up late last night with that concert. I took them last night to see a Warren Haynes from the Allman Brothers last night. Allman Brothers. No, it happens. You know, some people have to be really hateful. And that's just how it is. I mean, you know, I'm not everybody's cup of tea, right? But I don't think I'm supposed to be everybody's cup of tea. I'm just supposed to be my cup of tea. And I know I'm not the prettiest girl around, but that's because I'm aging on my own. I was thinking about that today. Yeah, you know, it's really interesting that I don't get too many just random trolls, but we've definitely in the past got some purposeful trolls. And I don't take it personally anymore. You want to know why? Because, oh, thank you. That, you know, I I can't stop people from being mean. I could just stop my reaction from feeling like it matters. Because what matters is people like that. I'm sorry I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, maybe I'll take a few guesses, because this is usually what it is. I live in the USA, in Maine. I'm not going to tell my age because I've told it a million times, but let's just say, like they say, I'm old enough to know better. And yes, I am in a relationship with myself. All right, let me feed the dogs real good. Oh, good morning, good morning. Outlaw, did you like the concert last night? Was that nice? Was that good? Did you appreciate seeing that? Yeah, that way if it's in language and they understand, because I don't know if they can understand English, but usually that's the questions. Where I live. Oh, hello, Grote, where I live. And it's almost if I'm single, then they'll talk to me. If I say that word, and then the next thing you know, it goes on. And oh, here's a couple other ones, Joshy. Who loves Groot? I'm just answering some questions that someone wrote in language I don't understand. No, I don't have OF, and no, I never will, and I don't have WhatsApp either. All right, let me turn it around. I'm gonna feed them, and then we got to go take care of the wood stove. So I'll be right back. Are you ready? All right, follow me. Come on, old man. You got it? Come on. She's already in here. Oh, here's my t-shirt from the concert last night. So the front is that. I hope you guys can see this. The front is that. And then this is the back. I got a large because I like larges. So not bad. And then I'll just scoosh it up right here. So there's my concert t-shirt. My concert t-shirt. My concert t-shirt. All right. Good morning, Mr. Dave Barry. How are you? Oh, I'm so glad. It was such a great job. Uh-oh, Joshy, they want to know about you now. Joshy is single, hardworking, and probably lives in the States too. Good morning, good morning. I'm going to put the kettle on. We don't have time to wait a half hour for the coffee. I think I have enough. Oh, I do. I have plenty of water in it. All right, good. Plenty of water. Good morning, Matt. Oh, good morning, Matt. And how are you? How are you? I know this morning I'm showing a little gray. There. Justine does age. I just got up and my hair was like this, and I was like, you know what? Screw it. I am who I am. I mean, really, I have to admit, during 2020, obviously the whole world went gray, and I wore it well. So, who knows? I might let my gray hair fly at some point. All right, so this is the middle one, and we're gonna turn it to that. All right, and just so everybody knows, we're gonna go and do what we normally do. We're gonna go put some wood in the stove, and it's gonna get pixelated, and I know you guys don't have a lot of patience, but if you have some patience, I'll come back. I'll just be pixelated for a few minutes down there. Oh yeah, thank you very much. All right, let's see if I can get my little stick. There we go. Let me turn you guys around. We'll let that start to boil. Well, the kids they like to eat in privacy. They don't like people watching them eat. All right, so let's go down. Well, thank you, Mr. Dave Barry. It was a late night last night when I got back, and I couldn't really sleep. All right. couldn't really sleep, so I didn't get too much sleep. All right, I'm gonna pack the food stove. Remember, I'll get pixelated, but I'll come back. All right, that's done. Yay. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Weren't they great? So if you like them, you'd like Government Mule. Yeah, or the Almond Brothers. Oh, thank you. Hello, hello. You did good. You did good. Oh, good, good, good. Do you want me to get you so you can go out? What about you? You guys want to go out? All right. Yeah, Government Mule is G-O-V, and then Mule. Oh, you love that. The latest album? Oh, I listen to it all the time. Oh, I think they're like, it's too cold. Do you guys want to go out? Do you need your sweaters? All right, I think it's okay. You don't have to go only a few minutes. What about you, Rose? You want to try? Be very careful, Rose. Oh, I don't know if Rose has to take her toy out there. Here, let me rescue your duck and your piggy. Oh, Rose, it's too cold for you. You don't have to come out if you don't want to. Charlie might just have to go to the bathroom. Do you want one of these? The piggy has to dry off, I think, Rose. Oh, yep. Charlie and Rose. Rose, this is the one you really want. We know you want this one. We know that's really your baby. Rose. 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 All right, I'll put your baby in here. Then you can decide if you want your baby. And we'll even give you, you'd like your little love Snoopy. Your little love Snoopy. All right. Make sure Charlie can, let's just check on Charlie real quick. Hope we don't catch him doing something he's not supposed to be doing out there. Oh, and it doesn't look like the crows ate the apples. They're still out there, but they come midday, so. All right, let's open this. And that way, Charlie wants to come in. Oh, and just in time. Boy, that thing doesn't sound good, huh? All right. Good morning, good morning. I'm really glad you liked that show, though. All right, I'm gonna have some tea this morning. some tea. Hello, Angel. How are you? How are you? Or maybe I'll have some. I mean, what I'm gonna have some herbal meat. I'm gonna have some herbal meat. It's so nice to know I'm not the only one who has. It's good to know I'm not the only one that has an obsession with cups, because this is her cup too. So isn't that cool? Oh, thank you. I'm a little. We had a concert last night, like Steven said. I was able to go live from the concert for a little while. And when we ended our show, so they took an intermission, and there was no way I could stay for the rest. I had to get back to the kids. I'd already been gone for way too long. So we went and saw Warren Haynes. He is one of the, I don't want to say ex-members, but I guess that's how you say it, of the Allman Brothers. And he's also in the band Government Mule. And oh my gosh, the lights show was great. They always have a great light show, and he can just wail. And it's so nice to take all of you with me. Nope, you can't see it. If you were there, you got it. But you know I won't be able to post that. So congratulations to those that showed up. That's why you should always hit that all notifications, because you never know where Justine's going to take you. I mean, I bet everybody wasn't sure if I was going to be able to go live from the concert, but I was. And it sure was a great time. And thank you, Stephen, for saying that I did great photography. It was kind of hard. I don't know if you guys noticed, there was a guy right to the right, and he must have been quarterback. His shoulders almost took up 2 seats. And so sometimes when he kind of moved around, I don't know if you guys saw it, it'd be a total black, or when those people were passing, it would, but we did really good. Hello, Dana, how are you? Oh no, I just the concert, and then when they took their intermission, I mean, if we would have stayed, they didn't go on, and we were leaving at 10 o'clock. I think it was like 10 o'clock we left, maybe by 10:30 by the time we were really gone. They were going to go on for another couple hours. We would have been there easily, till midnight, and then an hour and a half drive back. So I was like, no, thank you. Good morning, Christina. Oh, from Spain. Do you know that my ancestors are from Basque? Yeah, that's right. I'm a Basque girl. All right. All right, we're gonna have some yerba mate this morning. My friends from Spain. Yerba mate, that's what I'm gonna be having today. It's a replacement for coffee. It's supposed to give you the zing without giving you the zap. How are you doing this morning, Christine? Christina, how are you doing? Christina, how are you feeling? All right. And if some of you might have missed this. So if you're with me and I made the apple crisp, we went upstairs, we did some things, and then when I came downstairs, I was like, uh-oh, the apple crisp. Good thing that even though I'm probably not the sharpest tool in the shed, I at least figured out that 350 was supposed to be a 375, that it could stay in there a little bit longer. So it just got a little, and it was delicious. Delicious. Oh, they're doing good. They just got food. And they were up a little. I got them up around 5 because I did the stove again. I did the stove at 5 a.m. this morning, and then went back and laid down for a little bit because you have to feed it. This is a very big house, and so you kind of have to feed that stove to keep maintaining the heat every 3 to 4 hours, depending on the size of the log and how fast it's burning. The coals will the coals will keep the heat for a while, but you just, here's the whole trick to the wood stove and why people stay up all night in Maine to keep it going, if that's what they have to do, because you never want for a second to have your fire go out. That might seem primal, but that's actually a really true fact. You know, we obviously take for advantage that you can flip the switch and the power's on and the heat comes. Our ancestors had to feed the fire all night long. Oh, it's very nice. I mean, you know, I don't mind it. I'm not saying I'm not up every couple hours, but I have a pellet stove at my house. I know you guys haven't seen it running because I don't dare run it unless it's cleaned. And since my heart attack, I haven't been home enough, and so I didn't get a chance to clean it. Hello, hello. Oh, well, John, you safe out there? And I haven't ran it, but I used to have to fill up that. Good morning, good morning. I used to have to fill up that pellet stove, and it was the same thing. I'd have to wake up in the middle of the night and pour bags into it. And at first, I was a little freaked out, so I probably put them way too often. And I don't do that anymore. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't feel very cute this morning. I got a concert hangover. If you were part of my live last night, I took you to the Warren Haynes show in Concord, New Hampshire. Hello, Madonna. And we got about 45 minutes of the show, maybe a little bit longer than that, maybe an hour of the show, because the first part of the show, obviously, I was enjoying it. And I was like looking around to see, okay, am I going to be able to go live or am I going to get in trouble? And we went. So last night, if you were part of my live stream, I took you to a concert. And but getting home was really late. And it's a typical Freaky Friday. You know, normally my co-host is with me, and we are hustling in the morning to get her home and then get me to work and stay up till 1 o'clock talking after the show ends. So yeah. Yep, the concert was great last night. We had a great time. I was able to go live. That was wonderful. Well, thank you. Thank you. Oh, God bless you too. God bless you too. Very much so. Yeah, no, we had a great time. It was a beautiful ride there and back, not too bad, but cold. We had to park in a parking garage, and I brought my Woolly, not my LL Bean, because the snow had melted. So for some reason I was like, oh, you know. And let me tell you, my lips have never been so cold. You think I'm pregnant by looking at my face? Really? Thank you. Thank you, Stephen. Like, hello. Am I pregnant? Do I have a glow? Is that what it is? I have a beautiful glow because you can't even see my stomach. And let me tell you, does this look pregnant to you? And let me tell you something else. I'm just going to get off my chest before I have a cup of coffee, okay? I'm 57 years old, okay? Go look at your friends that are 30 and 40, and then look at me. And I've almost died a few times and still look better than your friends who haven't died or attempted to die or could have died even once, okay? So if this is pregnant, then pregnancy is beautiful. There you go. It's Saturday. Somewhere there's a dump run on a Saturday. There's always a dump run on a Saturday. I think this morning I'm going to have a little bit of English muffin. You know, I don't normally do bread, but I'm going to do a little bread. It's pretty nice here. Oh, excuse me. Come over here. What can I help you with, young lady? Well, come on over here. You need a little lovin's? I got a little time for a little lovin's for you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. You just need some attention. A typical woman. Typical woman. When the whole world isn't looking at you, then you got to call her. Come over here. You too, Charlie. Come over here. No jumping the Rose. At this visit, I haven't had one bruise yet. See if I can see the chat. Hold on, Rose. Give me a minute. That way I can see the chat. Well, yep, there they are. And Charlie over there. That is a very good question, Stephen. That is a very good question. Why did I grow up here in America thinking Ville was lamb and never cow? how, oh, she just wanted to be near me. Why is that? So I don't know. Or why do they call French fries? Do they really have fries in France that are like ours? You guys call yours chips? It's funny. You know what it was? I'll tell you what it was. I'm just guessing, okay? Because if Wikipedia can make it up, so can I. All right, you ready? So I bet that what happened was an Englishman came over here to America, and he was baking, and he came up with an a muffin. A muffin he could split that was airy but filling. And everybody said, "Have you tried that muffin from the Englishman?" You mean the Englishman? Yeah, And then they probably go, "Have you tried one of those English muffins?" And then pretty soon it caught on, because here in America, one person says a word, and then the whole world, like a sheep here, starts using the word, and there's sometimes no reason, no rhyme. You like that story? Hey, you know me, I'm a storyteller. Yeah, there you go. See? I mean, this is another weird thing. Okay. This is why I'm going to start my podcast again. Because number one, I can say whatever I want to say on my podcast. I do have a podcast. If you don't know, I should put it on my thing, but I haven't been on there for a while. I have a podcast called What's Justine Thinking? It's on Spotify. And I think it's funny how, like, all these terms we use and names we give each other, that we never think about, right? And I remember somebody, I used to hang out with a lot of senior citizens at the church. I was raised in the church, and my mom worked at the church, and I used to go to work with my mom a lot. So did my son. When I worked at the church, my son went a lot. And I remember sitting down with these ladies, and one day they had a discussion about surnames. And one of these ladies basically told the story of how the Smiths came. And the Smiths was the smith, the one who horsed the shoes, did the metal, did all that. And so they started calling them the Smiths. And that's how they got their name, because, it's really weird, all this stuff that we don't even think about anymore, that we just assume has always been there. Yep, I do have it. I have a podcast. Oh, you are. Oh, thank you. I know I haven't done it in a while, because obviously in 2022, I was having blockages in my heart, and I didn't know, because I'd been to the doctors and they didn't, they weren't really solving the issue. They were, chipping away of what they thought it was. And I just couldn't do it anymore. I was like, and number two, I just realized nobody listens anymore. Like, it's a podcast. And what I mean, don't listen, is that, what I have to say might not always be important to everybody. But, sometimes I have my theories, just like that one. And I don't know. Like Stephen said, it sounds good. If Wikipedia could lie, so can I. If Wikipedia can assume, so can I. Yeah, for blacksmith. That's right. That's right. And so, a lot of people got their names. Now, in the Azores, this is also a weird thing. In the Azores, when I went over there, do you know how many Marias I met? Maria, Maria, Maria. This is Maria. This is Maria. This is Maria. All of them were named the same name. And the way that they told the difference was by their maiden name. So if it was Maria Zinga, Maria Diaz, Maria Brazil. And then here's the other weird thing. And they gave all their kids, their middle names are all the, now this is when I went, okay? Things in the world have changed a lot since then. I went to Tahiti when they still didn't have television, and they thought Coca-Cola in a bottle was the best thing in the world. And they gave all their children, female and male, their middle names were their mother's maiden name. So you would have your name, then you would have your mother's maiden name. That's why the women were called Zinga. That's Maria Zinga, because it was her first name, her middle name was her family name, and her last name was her married name. Isn't that wild? Yeah. Maria, Maria. Oh, I'm going to just say another thing for those. If you are certain genders with certain doctors, they won't listen to you anyhow because they think you're having hysteria. And at my age, they kept thinking that maybe you have hormonal issues. And then all of a sudden, when I was 52, I got pregnant with twins. Now, the stress of my mom falling and the stress of my rescue dog passing, I unfortunately lost that pregnancy. But I will say one thing that when I had that heart attack and went in there and they told me what was going on, I was so happy that I was like, man, so we finally found out what happened to me. I've been dying this whole time. From Sydney, Australia. Hello, hello. Oh, you did? Well, thank you so much, Jason. Welcome, welcome. Oh, Bruce, how are you? I tried to look for you before I went on so I could say a little hi. How you doing? How you doing? I know you're working today. Don't say you're not. I know it's a Saturday, but I know you. What are you doing? You in that truck? Where are you going today? Well, welcome, welcome, my new subscriber, Ghost Hunter. You're going to really like it here on Freaky Fridays. I'm going to be co-hosting with one of my mods and one of my besties, Heidi May. She's going to be doing a ghost hunting, paranormal, along with gaming. She has a channel, and someone will drop her. Oh, what do you need from me? What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? You need to go outside now? The doggy door I thought was open. Come on. I'll be right back. Hold on, doggy. Come first. Oh, the doggy door's open. Look, the doggy door's open. You're trying to trick me. And no, you can't have a treat. You just had breakfast. You just had breakfast. You just wanted me to pay attention. So if someone could drop Heidi May's channel in there for our new subscriber, Mr. Jason Ghost Hunter. And Jason, would you mind going over and liking one of my posts or videos so I could go check out your channel? Do you do ghost hunting over there? It says you're a hunter. So if you go and like one of my things, because I can't, while I'm on here, I can't do that. And afterwards, if you're, sometimes I can't see all my subscribers if they're not public, put themselves public. And then that way I could go check out your video. Thank you. Thank you very much. Put those pants on. You're so funny. What? What, little one? What's going on? Talk to me, Rose. Talk to me, Rose. Talk to me. Tell me what you need. What, do you think I'm going to leave? I am. I am. I'm going to leave. Come here, Rose. There you go. Rose. I told you, Rose is not our, Rose is not the introvert of this couple. She is the I need attention. Get out of my way. Thank you. There you go, Jason. There's Heidi May's link. She hasn't posted any of her. She's brand new to posting. We've been just building her up. So if you could go over there and if you want to subscribe to her, because we're going to be, pretty soon, we're going to be going live from her channel. Hello, hello. Oh, Easy, how are you? Easy, I don't know what happened because I still cannot find out why you couldn't just be back on. So I don't know. Hello, Adventures. Adventures with Easy. See, all she needed was see, that's all women need. They really just need a little attention. Oh, it's good to see everybody. Okay, I probably, let me look at the time. Oh, yep, I better get to making me something. So let's get the toaster out. Let's get the toaster out. I should be having some of that. I should be having some of that apple crumb. That was so good. But we're going to be making cherry pies on Sunday. Cherry pie, she's my cherry pie. Little slice of heaven, my, oh my, cherry pie. See, that's what I think about when I hear the song Cherry Pie. She's my cherry pie. Oh, it's coming, Easy. I don't know if you know this, but I live in the woods. And number one, the post office that I live in a very small town. And my post office isn't open all the time. The lobby is, but the window isn't. And we've had a couple days here where I'm lucky I can even get off the mountain. So it's coming. I haven't forgotten. You and 3 other people. Joshy's waiting for his patient award. Harry has been waiting for his award. J-Man, I say Steven needs something. Davey and them. I've got like I have my own little post office going. I'm gonna be like one of those girls when I go there. They come with one of those carts. I could only hope I get as much mail back in my P.O. box that I'm gonna be giving out. Well, you know, sometimes they're not excuses, but how about let's say reasons. Are you tired of all those reasons? Yeah, like Steven's like, hang on here, buddy. Yeah, I mean, hello. You know I'm mailing things all over the United States, right? And to other countries, right? Yeah, you know what? I don't know why. Still, nobody really knows Steven. Do you? We've asked all the mods, and nobody remembers zapping you. So you must have come in saying something that was so inappropriate that we probably thought you were somebody else, and you got zapped. And that happens here. This is. I need to warn everybody. This is the downfall of trolls coming into someone's live stream when they change their name and profile picture to be of somebody that's welcome here, and then come in and then say something nasty, because you're not going to know whether they're not them. And sometimes, you know, it's even accidental. Sometimes someone was meaning to get someone else and they got you. So, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll go check out your videos. I don't know. I've heard it say that you could be borderline sometimes. And I don't mind a little stuff because, you know, I'm a little rough around the edges, but some things are a little inappropriate. And that's because we have children in here. Some of my viewers, even though it says it's not for children, I have viewers as young as 9 that I verified that are 9. That, you know, I went to their channel, saw all their videos they've been posting for a very long time, and how you can't comment on them. There's a lot of things that happen when you're a kid. And nobody in their right mind is going to steal pictures from a kid and create one, because if they are, I'll definitely report them, because that's definitely inappropriate behavior. You don't bring kids into it because you want to come in and troll me. So, I mean, originally when people would come in and they'd be like, I'm 9, you know, I'd be like, I don't think you guys are supposed to be in here. I said it's not for kids. What are you guys doing in here? And then I learned that some people actually pretend to be. So we used to have to say, well, if you identify as, then we're just going to treat it like you are. And if you're not, well, hey, this isn't a really filthy live stream anyhow. That's right. That's right. You and Heidi too. Heidi's easy enough. I should just give Heidi hers. But I don't think it's fair. I think that I should make sure everybody that's been waiting the longest gets theirs first. And then I'll give Heidi hers, even though she's closer. Oh, hello from Iraq. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, my friends from Iraq. I'm just going to put some toast in because I've got a little time. We're going to do, see these, don't these, Stephen, look like they're actually coming from, you know, even the way they do it, like they're coming from an English cottage. So that's so funny that they're not in England. Morning, morning, Jordan. Yeah, I think, you know, this is just my thing. I think a lot of people here, when a mod gets rid of them, they take it personal, okay? Instead of looking at what they did, this is what we talked about yesterday. Instead of looking what they did and go, oh man, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Because I'll tell you one thing about my mods. They don't ban you unless you're very disgusting or you're saying disgusting things to me. And it's because they want to protect the content creator. The content creator shouldn't have to look at those things while they are doing. And it does affect me, you know, because I see them and I don't understand why people have to be so mean. No, they're what we call English muffins. And Stephen just told me that in England, they don't even have muffins. So they're English muffin, and this one is a cinnamon raisin, I'm gonna put some cream cheese on it. I'm gonna have to give myself an insulin shot, but I think it's gonna be so worth it. I think it's gonna be so worth it. All right, let me cut this. So yeah, if you know, they don't get rid of anybody unless they have a reason. And I'll tell you something else that most people don't know. I think it was a misunderstanding, and I think what happened was a few people took it personal, and instead of trying to work it out, let bygones be bygones. Because I had a subscriber who later on became my mod, but originally when she came in, I was not having a good week. And I was talking about the fires in California, but I was also dancing because that's what I normally do. I'm very off here because I normally dance every morning. And I'm not prepared here. I'm just not. And not the way I should have been, but that's okay. Because the last time I was here, I didn't live stream. And I think what ended up happening was that she caught me at a moment. She had her own things. And so she said something. So you're dancing while people are burning in California. And I went, listen, let me tell you something. I'm from California, okay? I've been through natural disasters there, and I definitely been through natural disasters here, okay? And that I wasn't dancing for that. I was just saying that I've lived in California long enough to know that they should have done something. The Santa Ana winds come every year. They let people buy houses and re-put their houses in there. And then they let the insurance company pull it, knowing it's going to happen. And they don't want to pay out. So I was just saying that. And you know what happened? I got her out. I was like, get out of here. I didn't ban her. I just said, get out. Give her some time to think. And you know what? She came back in and she apologized to me. And later on, she became my mod and I became her mod. And we're very good friends. Okay, so it happens sometimes, right? Ooh, maple syrup, is that? Oh yeah, maple syrup all the way. I'm trying to think. I have one friend in Iraq. I have a family in Iraq. I actually, I'm a mutt, so I have ancestry everywhere. But where my ancestors came from originated by DNA tests that I was like, what? Thought everybody came out of Africa. I came out of Middle East, and I can't remember where he lives right now, but I do know about Baghdad. But I was actually trying to learn. I was trying to learn Arabic just recently so that I could actually talk to them. Oh, what do you mean by my display that I'm not my normal self? Well, I don't know. I just think my it's how I get my morning started. But you know what's different is here, when I come down the stairs, before I turn this camera on, I'm greeted by two wonderful Labradors that we move a little bit while we're waking up in the morning. And I chase them around a little bit, and they chase me around a little bit, and we go outside. I know, Rose, I'm just dancing. You can come dance with me if you want. I'm not dancing without you. Well, come over here. I'm not dancing without you. Come on. We can dance. Oh, man. Charlie, you gonna be all right? You gonna make it? All right, come on. Come on, Rose. Rose. I'm sorry I was dancing without you. Because you know what I do is I go, Rose got a big old butt, oh yeah. Rose got a big old butt, oh yeah. Rose got a big old butt. Who's got a big old butt? Rose got a big old butt, oh yeah. Uh-oh, Charlie's coming. He's finally making it around. Here he comes. Charlie's coming. Come on, Charlie, you can do it. Come on, old guy, you can do it. Woo! Charlie made it to the party. Oh, you made it to the party, Charlie. Woo! Charlie, doesn't she have a big old butt? Charlie thinks she has a big old butt, oh yeah. See, so I kind of got my singing in. I got my dancing in. He is very... Yes, so I'm technically, where my ancestry comes from is I'm Arabian. So before it became Saudi. But yes, well, welcome from Iraq. Welcome, welcome. Oh, they do. They love to dance. They love to dance. All right, let me wash my hands so I can. They love to dance. I love to dance. What the? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. How you doing, Charlie? You look like you're having a little trouble this morning. You know, that's why you gotta get up and dance, Charlie. You know, that's why you gotta move around in the morning. If you move around, Charlie, you get those muscles and bones moving. You gotta, yeah, there you go. You gotta do it. And you guys are looking good on your diet. I'm telling you, you're looking good. You're looking good. You're looking good. All right, let me get this in the toaster. It's not perfect, but it's gonna work. Well, that might be big enough for it. All right. Sorry, I walked away. I have my thing over here. Yes, I know. I think she wants some English muffin too. Oh, thank you. Thank you. They're not my dogs. I'm just house sitting for them. Do you keep changing your name? That's so funny. All right, do your homework. Bye. I love how creative you guys are. Yes, I'm just house sitting and the dogs go along with it. That's Charlie over there. That's Charlie. And this is Rose with the big old butt. Yep, that's Rose. Her head is the size of my head, and her paw is the whole size of my hand. And my last visit, my whole leg was bruised. And yes, I'll probably put on my Dexcom. No, I hate to say this easy, but I got notified last night that Shauna will no longer be on YouTube. Somebody did something very disgusting last night on our live stream during the concert that she was enjoying. Instead of just leaving things alone, and she already, I don't know if any of you know, but she already has reported internet bullying, and she just had enough. And I think I wonder why. I understand why they pushed the envelope too far this time, too far, you know, too far. And so yeah, she's no longer going to be on YouTube. And as far as I could see this morning, her channel's gone. And she apologized. God, I'm gonna cry. And I told her she didn't have to apologize because the bullying was getting too personal, and they were doing things that were really hurtful. And so yeah. And so her channel's gone. So if you know any of those trolls, tell them congratulations. You hurt another soul. You ruined another soul and everybody that enjoyed that person. Okay, I'm gonna stop crying. This gets me upset. So I'm sorry, Easy, but you're not gonna see her. She is gone. And that's what they do. They tear them down until they leave. I don't care if you want to troll people who are in real life disgusting, but don't troll someone who's doing their job on the internet and who has morals that are different than yours. It's just wrong. Yeah, very bad. Yes, I'm going to do it right before I go. Thank you for reminding me. I'm going to leave in probably about 25 minutes. I'm closer here where I'm staying to my job. Yeah, I mean, it's just sad. Oh, thank you so much, Gus. I sure will. She's going to miss everybody in here and all the people on her channel that she'd been building and all the things she'd been doing, you know. And I personally, I don't know how I would take it either, because when you start getting really personal and it's bullying. And I don't know if these trolls realize that we're lucky she just walked away, because some people who are in a mental health state, they might not be so lucky. That's right. I'm sorry. I know you know you're not. We talk about things sometimes that people don't understand, but it's about internet on the live streams. People don't leave comments that are nasty because they know that YouTube could witness them doing it at that moment. Okay, so they come on lives and they do it because they're a bunch of cowards. Oh, Gigi, Sky Poo, how are you? Do you need your song for today? Let me get you a song for today. Gigi, where have you been? I've been missing you now and again. I used to have my Sky Poo, then you turned to Gigi, now you disappeared. Where have you been, Gigi? Hello, hello? Oh, Madonna. You know, I just think sometimes this is just, woo! I don't know why I keep doing that. That drawer is a bad drawer. Dang it. I have to fix it for me. Shoot. Darn it. Darn it. I open that drawer all the time. Now I got to figure out, I'll take it out when I have more time. Put it back on the track. I keep thinking the silverware is over there. My brain is like, silverware should be right there because the sink is right there, but it's not. Now I know why they don't put anything on it because it comes off the track. So, all right, I'll have Andy look at that. And I'm gonna put some cream cheese on it. Instead of pet that dog, I'm gonna be, can I put some cream cheese on it? Can I put some cream cheese on it? Oh, hi, Tony, how are you? Sky Poo, Sky Poo. Now you're Gigi and I still love you. Oh, thank you. These are actually, these are slippers. Aren't they cute? I need them because the floor here sometimes gets really cold. Thank you, thank you. Here, we'll give a song to Stephen. Stephen, my sweet Stephen, loves the Beatles and is ashamed of me for not listening to them before I crossed the sea. Hey, I'll make sure. Here we go. We'll do a little trade-off, right? You tell me what album to listen to first, all the way through, and I'll make sure I go to Bull Moose. Oh, did I tell you? We're getting our first sponsorship. Bull Moose Music here in Maine is going to sponsor us, and for our 1,000 subscribers, we're going to be getting some swag, and then for our bubble bath bingos, we're going to be having some swag. So part of your prize will be from our sponsor, and they only ship within the United States, and they're going to give us a code, or they're going to just give us swag. I said, just give us stuff, but they're going to give us a code, and I'm so excited about that. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, Tony. Sunning, sunning. Oh, thank you. Oh, I did too. I thought it was great. I love it. That stores, they have new and used stuff. They're one of the few stores left that you can take in your old, I don't know if they do cassettes as much anymore, but when I first moved here, I moved all my stuff and I had a whole bunch of cassettes, and I was able to take them down, and then they gave me store credit for them, and then they resold them as used. So if you go in there, you can find an album that's brand new, but you can find one that's gently used. And I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, and then you get store credit on top of the credit you turn in. And my son saved up enough where he had over $100 off of something. It was great. Yeah, only unfortunately, if you wanted to buy something from Bull Moose online with a code or something, if they give me a code, they could only ship within the United States. And but they're going to give us swag so I could send it all over the world. And they have a Bull Moose. It has a moose on it. It's really cool. Their swag is really cool. And who knows, they might throw in some other stuff, you know. you're in Canada. I don't know. Let me ask about Canada. Just because, you know, Maine has a lot of Canadians in it. I don't know if you know that, but we have a lot. During the summertime, oh my gosh, Quebec cars are all over this place. And motorcycles. And there's so many motorcycles. Wait until you're here in the summer. If you like motorcycles, if you like motorcycle riding, I'm going to have to get me a GoPro. I don't know. Am I going to put it on my head? Am I going to put it on my chest? But beautiful scenery. So the bikes come all the way from Canada to drive not only through Maine, but through the White Mountains. Amazing, amazing. So let me ask about Canada. That's something that I could look into. Hello from India. Hello, hello. Oh, it's a province. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, Quebec. That's what we see a lot here. A lot of the license plates are basically Quebec. And their bikes look really different. Cool though, but different. I am from the great state of Maine. Oh, thank you, David. I know. You're like, where's your Dexcom lady? I know. I'll put it on. Maybe I'll put it on at work. I got somebody to help me. Maybe. Or maybe I'll put it on when I come home. So unplug the toaster. Never leave the toaster plugged in. Put your knife in this. How you doing, handsome? What are you doing out there? What are you doing out there, handsome? All right, and then I'm gonna have a little cottage cheese. Man, I can't believe I opened that door, but maybe Andy can fix it. Maybe Andy can fix it. Let me put a little cottage cheese on here. Let me see how we're going on. Perfect, 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 perfect. All right. I did catch that. I have to admit, last night we stopped to visit one of my favorite people that lives in Concord. And, well, they were talking. I caught that on the news and I was like, Maine. And then I caught no federal funding. And so I haven't looked into any of it, but yes. But I'll tell you one thing. Oh, thank you, Christina. You can't have, you are not going to like cottage cheese, and you're not going to like, well, you might like the English muffin. You might like the English muffin. You might. So we'll eat a little something. Then we'll do our fortune cookie for the day. Now, just so you guys know, I will be live streaming later on. I'll let you know in the post. And then tomorrow, what, you want to be on camera? All right, now you're on camera, Rose. And then tomorrow, maybe we'd have to get Rose her own channel if I spend a lot of time over here. That Sunday is usually my day off, but I might stream on Sunday. So make sure that you have that all notifications hit, because who knows? Tomorrow, it's normally my day off, but maybe I'm gonna share my day off with you, with the pups, finishing up some of our stuff that we wanted to do, because, you know, I still want to do the red light. I'd like to do that. And we have some writing exercises. And later on today, we'll pull our card for today for the deck that we've been reading to ask ourselves questions for this week. And I hope you've been getting a lot from them. I think I'm going to post them on YouTube. So if you missed them and you're not on our Discord, you'll be able to see those. And they are questions that you ask yourself to help you with personal growth. And it's really cool. So yeah, so tomorrow I might be live streaming. This is a freaky week, huh? But we're on vacation. That's what happens, right? That's what happens when we're having a little vacation. A little vacation. All right, let me get this in here. This is the right drawer. Open this drawer. All right. And then we need to make sure, oh, sorry. Then I need to make sure that I fill up my electrolytes, because I definitely want some electrolytes. All right, so I'm having some of the English muffin, and then I'm going to have a little cottage cheese, because like I said, It's an old people's thing, but I got hooked back on it when I needed protein after the hospital, and I was trying not to eat meat. And so I'm still using it. I'm still using it. And hopefully we'll have a better dinner tonight. Yeah, and I know certain ones expire, right? Certain Discords one. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I actually, because I have so many friends from India, I'm actually thinking of finding a place, maybe in Portland or here, where I can go and get a dress from India. Wouldn't that be cool? Because they're so beautiful. Oh my God, their dresses are so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh, I need some pepper. Ours doesn't go all night. Most of our people sleep. There's occasionally someone that can't sleep and goes, and there goes anybody up, and then someone goes, I'm up. But, yeah, come on, stay closed. Little ghosty thing. All right. So I'm going to put this pepper on then. Stephen, if you don't mind, could you take a picture and put it in Discord? Do you mind putting pictures? So my breakfast this morning, nothing fancy, but a little cottage cheese, a little cottage cheese and some English muffins. This probably isn't good for my diet, but it's really good for my soul right now. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, that makes sense because if you are part of a lot of different Discords. Oh, very yummy. Raisin cinnamon. Oh, the, the next time I'm going to the doctor, I need to just ask what vaccines I need to go there and see if I can take them. If I was to go to India, it would be probably in 2026. Because this year I'm going to Alabama. Oh, that's right. Christina had a hard time. We need Dundee to help her with that, and I think Shauna was going to talk to him about that. Oh, I bet that's good, easy. No, I am not. And I am in a relationship with myself right now. Am I open to dating other outside what I'm doing now? Probably not right now. I'm really working on myself. Yeah, that's what I hear. We have RJ. You'll see him come through here. RJ and his beautiful wife, Katu, have invited us over to spend some time with them. And they told us the certain months that we need to come over too, so that we're not in the scorching heat. I'm old. I'm an old lady. I just hold my age well, I guess. Right, easy. Get our fortune cookies going.
fed the dogs, put wood in there. They've been out to go pee. Thank you. Oh, no, everybody really loves my smile, even though it's crooked. Yep. Yep. Michigan in May. In May. I'm going to be a traveling person then. Whoa, maybe we can. Where are you guys going on your honeymoon, Christine? Are you staying local? Are you going somewhere? Yeah, because I have to really check on vaccines before I know where I'm going to travel. I mean, within the United States, I can travel anywhere. Whoa. They're not sure if this is part of my MS, because sometimes my tongue gets twisted too. Oh, Christina, she's getting married, and I'm going to go to her wedding. She invited me to her wedding, and I'm going to go to her wedding. And who knows, maybe she'll let us live stream it. Maybe we can all party together, huh? That's pretty, I hear. I've never been there, but I hear it's really pretty. I'm going to try. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to try to find an Indian dress store. And I'm going to try something on and then buy one. Because I think they're so beautiful. And if I go over, I want to have something appropriate. But then when I get there, I want to be able to know what I'm doing when I shop for another one. So, yeah. I think they're beautiful. I think your traditional dresses in India are amazing. Late at night, when I'm going to bed, sometimes I will see this lady from India, and she's showing all the clothes and the details, and I'm like, man, they're so beautiful. Oh, wow. Oh, that would be good. That's a good idea. Yes, Christina, our goal, me and her, is to get her dancing so she could dance at her wedding. Well, you know what I was thinking too, and I'm honored to do that. Thank you so much. You know, in 2026, we talked about we're going to do Sweet Justine summer camp, right? So this year it's going to be on the East Coast because I have a lot of viewers on the East Coast. Then we're going to go to the Midwest in 2026. And then in 2027, we were going to go to the West Coast for Los and all my subscribers and friends from California. So who knows? Maybe for your honeymoon, we could have our summer camp. And so we can make some alternative plans so that your honeymoon could be one big party. How about that? Oh, that's so cool. Thank you. Steven, and you gave me a hard time about not ever listening to the Beatles until I was like over 35. I'll give Steven this. It's probably priorities. Beatles over Stonehenge. What? You just want me to walk you to the door? All right. The door's open though. Oh, what's going on? You want me to know that Charlie's cousin is out there? right, let's go see. What's Charlie barking at? You want me to go get Charlie? It's like Lassie. Tell me, boy. Is there someone trapped in the well? Is there someone trapped in the well? Tell me. Jimmy, I think Lassie's trying to tell you that someone's in the well. I don't see nothing out here. Except for it's darn cold, people. OMG. Listen, if there ain't somebody trying to jump that fence, well, you just keep barking. You be you, boo. You be you, boo. All right, give me a minute because I have to. Sorry, you're probably looking at something not very pretty. But I need to close this door. All right, let's do the. What? Now you got a ducky? There's the ducky. I told you how many. I gotta keep track of them. All right, so let's. Yeah, and I have some different ways we can get a hold of her too, other than here. So let's do that fortune cookie. That OC is gonna bother me right there. That's gonna bother me. That's gonna bother me. That's right. All right. Let me drink this real quick. What? Because you know I'm leaving? I'm not gonna be gone very long, Rose. I promise. And then you get me all night and all day tomorrow. You know who's coming home? You know who's coming home? Mama. She'll be home. She'll be home Monday. Yes. All right. Let me do this real quick, and then we'll take care of this, Stephen. Mostly Scotland, yes. Oh, thank you. My APT dance. That one? I love that song. And that's what we call the Justine shuffle. Except for I moved a little bit. Oh, Rose. Rose, keep closing that door for me. All right. Let me fill this up. I'm going to need some electrolytes. Normally, I would be dancing on this live stream, but right now, I'm out of my sorts. I'm out of my sorts. I'm out of my mind. Out of my sorts and out of my mind. All right, right here. Put this right here. And I know Matt's ready, so we're gonna go ahead and pull this. Oh, yes. Namaste to you, Christina. Namaste to you. I'll see you later on today. You know, I want to say, first I was like, that was just Trump being Trump. You know what I mean? And then people are like, no, he's serious. And then someone started telling me how, and I kind of forgot this. I needed to be reminded how America purchases a lot of countries. I was like, what? Oh, wait a minute. We even originally bought states so they could become America. So why wouldn't we do that? I mean, hello, hello, hello. And I don't think you're going to be forced. And you know, like I said, it's very interesting. This is just my perspective. But none of these countries existed at one time. It was just land. It's like I say about me, you know, when we were having a lot of issues here, I couldn't tell anybody that my baseline for where my ancestors come was Arabia because it's not known as Arabia anymore. It's known as Saudi Arabia. But most people don't know the reason why it's called Saudi Arabia is because the Saudis came in and took over and then kind of put their name in front of it. But it wasn't always Saudi Arabia. It's just been Saudi Arabia since we probably all been born, this generation. So Canada wasn't always Canada. And, you know, so it's the same thing here. I mean, I don't think Americans would go lightly if Russia wanted to buy us. I mean, you know, it's like if you wanted to. Well, I think the reason why I have a New England, I could be wrong, is because this is supposedly where the settlers came and they stuck their claim at Plymouth Rock. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Plymouth Rock. I'll have to take you there one day. I'm not going to spoil it for you. Maybe we'll have to go see the Plymouth Rock, where everything started here. I'll only tell you one thing. I bet our ancestors never thought that when they pulled up on the shore and found that rock, or that rock was where they landed, did they ever think there'd be a t-shirt consignment place right across the street? Yeah, in America we commercialize everything. Oh, right, good, I'm staying on track. So we're gonna, let me just make sure they have some more water real quick. Let me get rid of this little, they're like cats. You gotta clean up their water dish a few times a day. I know, I'm sorry, I should have brought the chat over here. The girl's here. No, shh. I said the crow. Crow, Rose. He's gonna go eat the apples. He's gonna go eat the apples. Oh my god. I'm really late to work. Look, I give this crow apples. Because Look, there's the crow. Oh, let me check on that. That's a good question. Oh, that window's so dirty. You're better here, but oh, I know what you're gonna have to do. He's so on to us. I left him some apples out there. He's not sure about it. I saw him picking at something out there, and I was like, man, I need to give him more than what he's trying to eat out there. All right, let me look at that for you. Eat those apples. Sodium. Oh, sodium. 55 milligrams in each serving. Yeah, so 55 milligrams of sodium. Oh, yeah, no, this one is 55.
Yes, for sure. Man, oh, I think he grabbed it. All right. All right, let's do our, and then I gotta get going. All right, so let's do our fortune cookie for today. Thank you for your patience. I know we're a little behind today. Let's pick one out. How about that one right there? Oh, a broken one. Oh, that's good. Look, that fortune can't wait to get out. I keep hearing this song in my head. And I'm too sexy. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna figure out that song. Well, we couldn't break it. It was already broke. See, even the universe knew that we were running out of time. From your cures, have a good time. Oh, interesting. Hello, RC Logs. Hold on. This is very interesting. Okay, here it is, Stephen. Find release from your cures. Have a good time. See, I was supposed to eat some bread. Find release from your cures and have a good time. Our lucky numbers today is 1, 34, 40, 29, 32, 21. So once again, find release from your cures. And I think that's if you're so regimented, like if you're constantly doing stuff, that every once in a while you still need to have fun, right? Have a good time, I think that's what it means. I think it means that sometimes we do things, you know, like maybe let's say this is a very simplistic one, but let's just say that maybe you never eat ice cream because the cure for you not to, if you ate ice cream all the time, maybe, you got a dairy cough or, you had something. And so the cure was like, I'm just not gonna eat it anymore, right? I'm just not gonna do it. And the fortune today is saying, hey, or, maybe your cure for, things are staying a certain way and not exploring different avenues. But I think the whole key there is to have fun, right? Oh, hello, hello, hello. I am from the States. All right, let me get this together. And Matt will be posting that in our Discord. Oh, you mean am I seeing somebody right now? No, not in the way that you're asking. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's go check the wood stove real quick. All right, and let me see what we got on here. 63, I'll be plugging you in the car. I can turn that off right now. I'm gonna get our stuff together because I think we're gonna go for a ride. So I'll put this next to my purse. I'll put my sunglasses on. I got my sunglasses on. What's so funny is I wear my sunglasses at work. I don't know why, but it's like I keep them on my head all the time. Everybody sees them on my head. My friend married yesterday, but first night tomorrow. Why? I don't know. Not sure why. I don't even know you. All right, let me put my purse over here. Okay, my glasses, got that. I'm gonna wear that jacket. All right, let's, I'm just gonna free you from the, I'm gonna free you from this real quick. And then let's go do the wood stove real quick. Okay, Justine, do you have everything? Justine, do you have everything? Well, if you think you need to leave, then thank you for stopping by. And turn this around. Set you right there for a minute. Too sexy. Good job. Me too, me too. It's very simple. All right. Rose, what are you doing? I just had to check it, Rose. You wouldn't want to go down those stairs only to come back up. All right. All right, let's get dressed. Let me change to my other shoes. Yes, just email me. I have a couple people in, I gotta put my shoes on here. Sorry. I have a couple people who are in line to be a mod, and what I mean by in line is that I'm going to be starting to add some other mods, and so I'm looking for a few other people. But it's very sad that I lost one of my managing mods, one of my top managing mods, because of trolling. I'm not happy about that. And I really wish that it wasn't like that. Oh, you were so funny. Well, anybody that I marry, I'd have to get them know them more than 5 minutes. So just let them know that, Stephen. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Stephen. All right, let me get this on. I close the door. The wood stove is checked. I cleaned up my mess. All right, let me get my keys out. Yep, we gotta go. We gotta go. I don't know why that song is stuck in my head. I'm too sexy. And then she said something about a t-shirt and jeans or something. Ouch. Zip up. Glasses, keys, gloves. Oh, Peter, how are you? So good to see you. I have to go to work. It's so good to see you, Bittersea. How have you been? Thank you for stopping by. We're going to be doing our bubble bath bingos now that we are 1,000 strong. We're going to be doing them twice a month starting next month. And I'll let you know when. I'll be posting that pretty soon. At the beginning of the month, I'm going to post it. And put that away. Got my keys. Got you guys. Got my water. Let me just check something real quick. Oh, good. All right. I will be back. I promise. I promise I'll be back real soon, before you know it. Try not to look so sad. Try not to look so sad. All right. Here we go. Hope it's not too cold out. Because I'm too sexy. See, it's like dripping out here. Dripping. I've been dripping. Jumbling. All right. Let me put you in there. Okay, let me start this beast. Let me pull you guys in. Oh, bye, Easy. Okay, we'll talk soon. All right. So is it Justine? Is that what it is? Justine? Oh, yeah, very shiny. Very shiny. All right. Can you let that warm up just for a few minutes? The car's really loud too, isn't it? Road trip, road trip. I am going to work. Work today. Today is a work day. You know what I love about the kitchen? Is it is early. It's earlier than I thought. I thought I was falling behind. Let me get off the Wi-Fi. That'll help. All right, here we go. So this is what we call the big city. The big city. Oh. Bye, Easy. All right, Matt, have a good day. I'll see you later on. I don't know what time I'm going to go on later on. I don't know if it's going to be evening or if it's going to be, around 3 or 4. I'll try to let everybody know in Discord and over in YouTube. I guess it kind of depends on how today goes. Oh, I wanted you to see this. So here they have trucks that have these big blades on them, and they're like the snow plows, but they're private, and they go to people's houses and they clean out their driveway and their house. If they have a big property or something, they'll do it. Hello, Daisy. How are you? Welcome to our little mini road trip. You're in the state of Maine. This is our coldest time of the year. We have been at peak temperatures right now. The degrees out there without a wind chill factor is 21. So it's 21 degrees. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. Oh, Adventures with Easy, you're still in here. Romans are the sense of English. Oh, there we go. A little history. Hello, Daisy. Welcome. Road trip, baby. So this is what we call a big city. Our big city here has, me and Heidi figured out, about 30,000 people. So to some of you, oh, it's very cold, believe me. And I'm wearing gloves that have my fingers, and I'm really regretting it because I should have worn my gloved ones, but it's okay. I don't have a very long drive, and my heater works really good. I'm just surprised at all these icicles that are going on around town. Man, lots of icicles. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, I'm so glad that clock was early. I'm going to get to work just on time. It'll be great. So if you don't know, I work in a health food store in a small little town that has less population than this town, but more population. I think Springville probably is 4,000 people. I could be underestimating that. It could be 5,000 people. It's a pretty big territory. This is our, I'll have to show you, but with the clothes you can't see. But one of their schools are right here, the school that Austin went to. We used to live in this big city. Our gas right now is $2.89. I hope your gas is fairly cheap too. Oh, thank you, Daisy. I know I'm only like 4 subscribers away from getting my 1111, which is so great. Oh my God, I love that number. So now we're leaving. This is what's funny. So I told you how we had that one town that I was in. Now this is another town. This is the one that I think has 5,000 people in it, but I could be underestimating it. This is now another town. They're right next to each other, but years ago these houses weren't all here, and so they were kind of separated. And over the years and years and years, they built this up. It's beautiful here, believe me. A lot of old houses. If you see the old houses, they've been here for probably the 1800s, 1900s. This town, I've seen pictures of this town when the main street was, horse and buggy. And the store that I work in, has been around since the early 1900s, and it used to be the only store there. And there's a whole bunch of stories that go along with that, but it's been along, and it had a back entrance where if you were riding your boat, you could pull up to the dock and then go shopping at the store. That tells you how far people were using the waterway to travel. Oh, I always make a wish too, hon. $11, 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, all those numbers I always like, they call to me. So this is the town of Springville. I'll tell you when we're out of it. So this is their main, what you would consider their main. There's their DMV, the best DMV ever coming from California. In California, I had to, 2-day wait, it seemed like, and had to make an appointment and still couldn't get in. Here they complain if they have to wait 20 minutes, which I laugh. A lot of snow the last couple weeks. That's why I was telling Easy, he kind of doesn't know that I live on a ridge that's as high up. And you can look this up Easy if you just want to know how high my altitude is where I live. Look up the altitude of Mount Washington in New Hampshire and know that the top of my ridge, I can see at eye level the top of, we're so high we can see Mount Washington, the peak of it from where we are. So, and right across the way. When I take you for a walk, I'll show you that. And so getting in and out of the ridge, because it's a loop, if you can't get out, nobody's getting out and nobody's getting in. And that's just a fact there. That snowplows only get you so far. You have to be able to get out of your driveway before you can hit the road. Dun, 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 dun. La, 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 la. So this is what I'm saying. I think Springville probably has maybe 7,000 now that I'm thinking about it. I thought 5,000, but I'm kind of forgetting about how big it is, my town is big, but hardly has any people because we're the farthest out this direction. Like I'm on the border of New Hampshire and Maine. Oh, it sure is. I was a California girl. I'll tell you a little story. I was a California girl and I was really stressed out in California. And you can see now, and I'm going to try to point out this phone booth to you. This is so cute, if I can remember while driving by. And California was just starting to become the state that it is now. Very horrible to live in. Horrible. Nice place to visit. Well, just watch where you visit now.
but it was getting really bad. And I had a friend who lived here that said, and I'm giving you the short version, obviously, said, come out here, you can stay out here. And man, I came out here and it was during this time. And I was like, oh my gosh, look at the sea of snow. And where they live is farther out in the country, so it was all white. You know, there wasn't a lot of push-up from the snowplow. And I was just enamored, I guess is the word, you know, the fancy word for falling in love with the fact that there was snow and that there were all kinds of things. But you know what I fell in love with? The people. The people here are amazing. In California, you have 15, you know, jerks to one nice person. Here, you got one jerk for 15 nice people. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Now, this road where, you know, once I take you, today we won't see it, but in my town, they're doing, they're changing this road that has been, this is what, oh man, I wish I could show you one of those snow plows, but there are going to be plenty out, that they're changing the road because there's a curve there that, all right, see, now we're into another town. This is where I work. I work in this town. And what it is that they're reconfiguring, that's the word, they're reconfiguring the whole corner there. And it's breaking my heart because to do that, they're having to take a lot of trees down. I'd say, oh my gosh, I couldn't even say in inches. It's where you see that tree line right now in some places, Madonna, they've had to take out those trees, and all of us, our hearts are just breaking. I know that some trees will grow back, I know in time, but for my land, it's sure taken a long time for my trees to grow back. So yeah, it hasn't always been as beautiful. But this is the thing. That corner, when I went to buy my house, is the corner I went, wow, in the winter, I really don't know if I want to ride this out, you know what I mean? And I guess Town Hall said there's a lot of accidents there. And there are, because it's such a sharp curve that two cars can be passing at the same time, and one will curve over, and boom, there it is. It's all done. All right, hang on. There's going to be a bumpy little ride while we get in here, so hold on. I'm too sexy. And if you hung on for the ride, thank you so much. Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it, sir. Sorry. I thought I could, but I can't. I can't. I'm not going to put myself in front of that truck. In we go. Oh, watch that ice. Watch that ice. Watch that ice. That's handy to some ice. Too sexy. All right. And the girl, look, the girl could go to a concert. The girl could go to a concert. She could talk with her friends all morning and still make it to work on time. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for staying with me. Ah, Queen Cutie, how are you? Hello again. How are you? I wish I had more time to talk, but I have to go to work. And yeah, you know what? I thought that too, but really, I've learned to survive. All right. I love everybody. Thank you so much. I'm going to be on later on tonight, so make sure that you keep an eye on my posts. I'll let you know. And she's too sexy for her car. She's too sexy for her car. She's sexy. I'm trying to screenshot it. Hold on. She's too sexy for her car. Too sexy for her car. She's too sexy. All right. I love you guys. Have a great day until I see you. And until then, just know happiness is a click away. I love you guys all so much. Yes, I will. Love you all. Have a good day. Have a good day. Have a good day. Have the day you deserve, as they say. And Stephen, Matt, and all my mods, my OGs, and my new subscribers, thank you very much. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. And nope, Dave, I forgot it. But I promise, I'll put it on. I'll make sure everybody witnesses me putting it on. All right, bye. Bye, guys. Have a good day.